what's up, YouTube channel? Stars down again, y'all. Go hard, go home. So as y'all know, I had some, shots fired at me by this young man right here on the screen. No problem with that. He asked me a question about he says he's still checking his options. So there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm gonna let him talk a little bit in this video right here. We're gonna watch about 2 to 3 minutes of him talking. He's gonna talk about me, and you're gonna see me talking a little bit and stuff, and then I'm gonna comment a little bit more in the end. All right, but before we get into that, y'all hit this like, subscribe button for me. Y'all do that type of thing. And I'm also gonna go ahead and let you know some things that some of the females that were talking to me from my page had to say about this guy. I understand this thing is about his options, okay? But as a man, you have to understand that there's certain times in life when it's time to stop checking options, okay? One of them is when you have a bad hairline or you have a big stomach, okay? Women are kind of petty about those things. And that's what I've been getting from the women that watch my channel when they see this guy and they talk about his video. They talked about his eyebrows. He barely got any eyebrows. And his hairline here is kind of pushed back. What I was told was you could park a 747 Boeing on top of his forehead and you would never touch his hairline. That's what I got told. It's not my critique. It's the critique of a female. But if a female is saying stuff like that, they also talked about this thing he's got going on around his mouth here. Where he cuts into his beard. I don't know why that would bother women or if it bothers women where he lives at, but it's been enough of them talking to me about it that I'm putting this out there for other guys to understand. All right, if you got a bad hairline and you got a receding hairline, you need to go ahead and cut that off. They are right. It does make him look older than what he probably is. The guy's got all black hair. So I'm assuming he's in his early 30s, maybe late 20s. But from what they were saying, you're talking about options, but your hairline look like that. And I think that counts to women too. So guys need to know that a bad hairline, a big gut, gonna keep you, gonna start make you have problems unless you paying. Okay. So, and I don't think that he's paying right now. But I do think he should slow his options down because from the things I got about his hairline from the females, it's going to start to affect you, especially if he's in his 30s. A bad hairline like that is going to start to affect you. But let's let him go ahead and talk. And because I don't want to make no long video about this. I really don't have time to deal with these people. But he had a question for me, so I'm going to answer it. So let's let him talk and let's get that part on over with. We're going to probably listen to about maybe 2 or 3 minutes of him.
Well, I don't get this. He said he used to date her. Now he's talking all this smack about it, but you don't want to talk to her either. You used to date her.
Used to.
So how the fuck is that even an example? See, that's what we're saying. These ghetto ass niggas be getting on here saying this bullshit, and they just talk themselves into another motherfucking corner. You used to date her, but you ain't with her no more. So what was the problem with her then? Because you need to tell us what the problem with her was.
Now, the thing of it is the reason why I asked about the problems with the other women is because if you're just checking options just to check them, that's kind of on you as a person. Now, if you got good women around you and you just don't want them, well, that's not on them. So he goes on in here, he's going to go on and say they were good women and I just left them. We'll talk about that in a minute.
She obviously wasn't no damn good. You left her ass.
You left her. You said,
right? Someone like Baby Girl. Baby Girl grew up in an area predominantly surrounded by white men. Okay? So there's certain things about the black culture, certain looks about the black culture, certain way that the typical black girl behaves, or at least that's portrayed in media, that she doesn't necessarily do. And she'll tell you, well, a lot of black men don't come up to me and approach me like that. Why? Because she doesn't look like the typical white man. I repeat, because she doesn't fit that stereotype, that Ice Spice, that Young Miami, that Sweetie, that Megan Thee Stallion stereotype. Y'all look right past her. And this happens all the time. So the same way y'all complaining, oh, these women look past us, y'all looking past them. Because the image of...
He got a point with that.
You're saying y'all, but you look past them. You dated one and left her, so what the fuck?
which is also
That's the truth, though.
Now he want to say, well, if she all that, you not with her. So clearly, you know.
okay. Now here we go. What he's gonna do right now is gonna explain why he left all of these women. Not because they were bad, but just because he feels like he found a better option. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. The thing that I'm bringing up right now is since he's asking me, he's gonna ask me what's wrong with him doing that. There's nothing wrong with you doing that. The thing is, though, you might want to start kind of tapering that off because of the reports I'm getting about the feature thing with you.
No, you don't like that either. You must like the ratchet chicks, no. So first of all, I am still with baby girl, stupid. So see, no ability to compartmentalize. You're gonna notice that throughout this entire video.
This nigga just got done saying in the other video he played the clip like a dumbass where he said he used to be with her. Now he gonna tell us that he still is with her.
Even if he is still with her, then you a dumbass because you still with her. You
Well, or whatever
you made a
you-
video about why you shouldn't be with her and why you wasn't with her because you said you used to be with her. And what the fuck? You preaching to yourself.
I don't know, man. This dude,
You need to take his own advice.
You know what I'm saying?
He can't understand multiple points at one time. He can only understand one thing at a time.
Yeah, okay.
But anyways, one, I'm still with baby girl. Two, I left the anime chick because I got options. I know you can't understand that because your lips is crusty and you ugly as hell and you wear oversized tees like it's still the 90s and you wear the
There you go again. Your lips is crusty, you ugly as hell. But here's the deal. I understand options. I got options. Regardless of how he thinks I look. But the thing of it is this right here. Because I understand the options, that's what I'm saying. You didn't like this motherfucker, so you went on. You didn't think it was a good option. So you went on to something else. But you need to tell us what the fucking problem was so we can understand that.
Yeah, because it's pointless to tell us you with or without so-and-so and don't nobody know why.
Exactly. It don't help the situation.
It's pointless to have the conversation. It's just your conversation.
Right. It's like you said, he talking
just
about
venting.
he talking about his personal
You
shit.
just venting.
Yeah.
You ain't even really discussing nothing in general. You venting your personal shit.
Right.
Don't nobody care about your personal shit.
So I mean, okay, you saying that
If the shoe fit, wear it.
yeah, now you with old girl again or whatever, you know, you want to tell me about options. I understand the options. So you said she wasn't good enough. Why wasn't she good enough? Why did you move on to the next option? It's not about you not having them. See, it's
And the reason why I bring that up is because if it's a serious conversation, which it's not when I'm talking to these type of people, they're not serious about what they're talking about. He also said that I should be teaching people about marriage and stuff like that. But you can't teach somebody about marriage who doesn't understand that they're going to have to slow their options down in order to get married. You can't really tell that.
It's not about that. It's about, okay, well, you should decide this person wasn't good enough. Well, why you moving on to that one? You ain't telling that part, but hey.
video and you wear do-rag and you can't talk without being drunk out your mind or high out your mind. So you can't comprehend have an option. But
Well, the reason I wear my do-rag a lot is because I don't want my hairline to start looking like his. I train the hair a lot because I don't want to look like his. The man can't really help. He can't help that he has a big-ass forehead no more than I can help being dark. But that right there is going to be an issue for him if he's going to keep checking his options. Dark skin is one thing, but a receding hairline, a bad hairline, or a big gut, that is going to doggone knock you out of the game. Or women, they'll deal with you. He says he has money, but I know that black women, especially with a lot of money, that he's dealing with CEOs and stuff like what he says, that doggone hairline is going to start bothering it. They might not say nothing about it now, but the majority of the women that have been talking to me about it, they're talking about fucking 50 women said something to me about that. They watched the video. I don't have any problem with his hairline and whatever because I'm not really looking at it, but apparently it's something that women look at. So that's what I would tell him. Okay. It's not about you not having options. It's not about not checking your options. The thing of it is you might want to start slowing down on the options because reports I've gotten from women are that your hairline makes you look kind of old, maybe more towards my age. You know what I'm saying? If I were to stand beside this guy, the only way that somebody could tell that I'm older is because of the gray hair. That's what I got told. I don't know how that pans out with women. If it's women that's watching this video right now, maybe y'all could tell me about that. And maybe y'all could tell me about the thing that was going on with the thing around his mouth because I didn't understand that one either. But it's what I got told by women. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to close this one out because my last official answer to him about his options thing is based on the research that I've done, you might want to start slowing down the options checking because your hairline, or I would tell you, you know what I'm saying, screw that. Just go have a talk with your barber. I'd probably cut all that on off because here's the deal too. If from what they're talking about, that really kind of insinuates having all this hair is going to accentuate that hairline thing, and it's just gonna make it look worse. I've seen them in a couple of other videos now. I had to start watching and start paying attention once the women said that to me, and they're right. Yeah, you get to look at them. Sometimes it looks like, you know what I'm saying, forehead kind of just sticking out there a bit too much, and that's, you're not gonna be able to keep playing with women like that. Basically, what the women was saying was like, how you gonna keep checking options uh, with a hairline like that? Why they said that, I don't understand. But I do understand that a receding hairline or a big stomach is going to mess you up some in the dating game as you go along. That's why a lot of guys stay in the gym. Even that Myron Gaines guy went and got the hair follicle thing going on, and maybe this guy should do that too. And if he does that, then yeah, I can see his options just remaining good forever. I can see that. But based on the information that I was given, I wouldn't recommend for him to do that right now without making sure that he's taking into account doing some of those things like talking to his barber. Hey, look, and with my hairline, you know what I'm saying, just kind of pushed back or whatnot. Maybe the dude just got a big head. I don't know. I just know what the women said. So based on what the women said, I would advise for this guy to probably start slacking off on checking his options. And there's nothing wrong with having options. But when you got something like a doggone bad hairline, you can sit there and keep telling yourself your options are high and that you're gonna be able to do whatever. But you know, I'm be honest with you, and he's right. I'm an older guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm Unc, as he called me, drunk uncle, drunk Unc. I mean, he ain't got no problem with that. But the women that was talking to me, like 25, 30, about this dude hairline, and like, shit, that shit made me feel bad. So I'm telling other guys, like, hey, look, if you're gonna be out there, like, I'm the man and all this other good stuff, you gotta have your hairline right, guys. You gotta have your hairline right. And if it gets it going like how a boy's hairline was, it's probably time to cut that on off. Don't keep pushing that. From what the women were saying, it looks better to just cut it off. He probably should cut off the hair on his face too. That's the report that I got. It is not my critique of him, but it's what I got from females. So if that's right, y'all females, y'all let me know that will see this because I'm interested in finding that out too. That's what I was told by the other women though. That thing about parking the 747 on the dude's head, that was kind of like mean, but women think like that and they do talk like that. So I don't know. Options? Nah, maybe because of your age, but you might want to start slacking that off because if women is talking about that like that about your hairline, bro, it ain't gonna matter how much you're gonna stay in the gym. All they're gonna do is be like, "Oh, look at this dude hairline. You could be muscle up and all the other good stuff." I see this junk every day with older guys around me at the gym and stuff like that. Your hairline says a lot about you. your age, that type of stuff. I don't know why it's that way, but it is. So my last official thing to him is I would fix the hairline thing and then just keep riding, homie. Keep riding. But don't fool yourself about the hairline thing. I didn't know about it till I got told about it. He made the video, and then women saw it. Some women that saw my channel saw it. They told me about it. I went and looked at it, and it was like, "You letting this dude with this?" They started. I don't like attacking people physically, so I'm not letting him say anything. What I want to put out to the females there. It's just that I don't personally see it as a problem, but I did tell him. I did tell him, and I have told other guys now. So as far as that being the thing that what I'm saying we was all talking about, I've done that part. Now he's gonna get upset about that, but I'm gonna go ahead and just tell the dude it's not my critique of you. Okay, it's not my critique of you. That's not my personal critique of you. You can do whatever you want. However, women have said to me that your hairline looks like garbage and you need to get that fixed. They talked about that dude forehead, all kind of stuff. And it's like women are like that. They do that. They do that. One of them even went to the point of saying like, yeah, if he got some money, we'll play with him. He thinks he's somebody, so you can get him and get his money. But I, women are foul with that kind of junk. But either way as it goes, guys, that's been it. Towards Donnie, go hard or go home. Y'all gotta look at it like this right here. If you got a bad hairline or a big stomach, there's gonna be issues. You as the guy gonna have to know that it's time to stop. So I wish this man all the best. It's I don't think he had that bad of a haircut, but it was pointed out to me that like didn't that's the thing about it though, because like what I'm saying, I don't think you should really count something like that against people, but women are doing it. For him to be a game coach and not understand something like that, uh-uh. But any guy in general should fix that type of thing. You got a bad hairline, guys. Go ahead and tell the barber that you're just going to shave it off. Okay, you don't want to. You don't want to. You don't want to get that type of thing. And the women probably won't say it to your face because I don't think women say this to this guy. I don't think they do. But I'm from them talking to me. It's some that think that way, and it's some that he's been around that think that way. And as far as him checking his options, that's going to start to play in on it. If women are saying that kind of thing, your options ain't high. They're not. They might be to you, but they're not as far as women see them. That's just my critique of the situation. So y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about what the females were saying because that was some wild shit to me. But this been Taurus Downer, y'all. Go hard or go home. Drunk ump versus the receding hairline. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Peace.